Super Retro Force.
Hi, what is up everyone? So it's the end of the month and it's time for another pickups video, and I did get a couple of interesting things here that I'd like to talk about. Some things I've been looking for, and some announcements that led to me buying one of these things. But I'm pretty happy with the haul this month. But before we kick off with this, I will ask the question, as always, what did you guys get for your pickups? I'd love to hear what you have to say, so, leave your comments below or even make a response to this. I'd love to see and hear what you guys got. Well, with that being said, let's kick this off with this. So, I know I have this one on 360, but I did hear it came out on PS2, and I've been hearing that the PS2 version was better, as a better game, and I even saw G-Man's video on it, so I decided to pick it up for myself, and that's Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Now, I did play at least a little bit of it, like the first 2 levels, just to see how it is, and I'm liking what I see of this game. I do think this is going to be something special, and I can't wait to play more of it when I get the chance to. But if you've played the PS2 version, what are your thoughts on it? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Continuing on, at least with classic stuff, I did pick up 2 360 games to add to the library. This one I played when it came out back in the day, and I loved it, but I got rid of it. I decided to get it back into the collection. You know how much I am a fan of Need for Speed, and Shift was a shift for the series, and I feel like it was one that was well deserved, because it made it basically track-based racing. This was also the first game from Slightly Mad Studios as well, and they also went on to make Shift 2 and even the Project Cars games. But Shift was one I really enjoyed, and a nice welcome change for Need for Speed. This one here is because there's a remaster of the first game coming out for current platforms, and I liked that demo, and I decided to get its sequel, Epic Mickey 2: The Power of 2. I do plan on getting the Epic Mickey remaster at some point, when the time comes, but I do have this, and I'm excited to play this one too. But if you haven't checked out the demo for the Epic Mickey one, I would definitely suggest taking a look into it though. So let's start with these ones here. So I decided to pick up 2 more Xbox games for the Xbox One, but there are some interesting things with this. So I got here Inescapable, No Rules, No Rescue, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. Now the thing with these are both Xbox One and Xbox Series versions, but the nice thing with this is the Series X versions are on the disc. I have confirmed and tested it, so these do work. So that's the other reason it's nice to have these, because these have the Series X versions. I'm always kind of skeptical when it comes to games that have smart delivery on it, because it's are you getting the Xbox Series X version or are you getting the Xbox One version? I know Wanted Dead had the Xbox One version, Scarlet Nexus did have the Series X version on it too, so I was happy about that. As I said, if you decide to get there are the Series X versions on the disc, just because they're pretty small, so it makes sense. But it was nice to have that. This one I did try out again on Game Pass, and this is the only installment of the franchise that I've played, but I wanted to get my hands on a copy of it. So I got it for PS5, and they managed to still have Day 1 editions of this game. No More Heroes 3. Now, I have the first one actually on PC, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. But I saw this one, and I know it did alright on the Switch, but I heard that this PS5, Xbox, and PC versions offer better performance. So I wanted to get it on PS5 because, again, I want physical. But you also get some neat goodies with it too, as you can see. The soundtrack, you also get an art book, and the musical selection CDs, so nice little thing to have in the collection. I'm glad I have this one too. And also going with the theme of PS5, this is something I pre-ordered. I kind of forgot about it, but then I realized it was coming out this month. I'm like, oh wait, I do have this. So I'm excited to play it. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Now, I played the first Space Marine, and I enjoyed it, and I've heard this one is better, but that tiny bit that I tried of it, I like what I've seen of it. I do want to play more. I do want to play more of it, but I also know this game has crossplay, at least for co-op, not for multiplayer. So if any of you out there have this game and want to do some co-op, let me know. I'd love to do a run. So these two here. These next two titles are something I ordered from Limited Run, I think like over a year ago or something. And one of them was complete and already ready to ship. The other one I was waiting for, and finally got done. So I'm finally adding these to the Switch collection. Devil Engine, Complete Edition, and Cosmic Fantasy Collection. Now Devil Engine is a shmup, and I thought it looked cool, and I think I saw, what was it, My Life in Gaming say that they liked this, and I want some more shmups in my collection, so this is definitely one to add. This one was an interesting story, though, to get to, because I saw Limited Run was doing a release of this, and Johnny, I believe, from HappyConsoleGamer, talked about this game, and I asked him a question about it, like, so what is this franchise? I don't know anything about it. He actually linked me to his video on Twitter for it, and I watched that, so it's because of him that I got this collection, and I've already played like maybe 3 hours of it to start with, for the first one, but I like it. I can't wait to see more of it, so thank you for the suggestion, man, and if you guys want to pick this up, this is available digitally on the Switch, same thing with Devil Engine. So these two, I'm going to throw out a little bit differently. I'm going to start with something that isn't a game, but this is something exciting, as you can see here. So yeah, Paper Cuts. This is Linkin Park's Greatest Hits album, but it also comes with additional tracks that we didn't get, so Friendly Fire, and even like Lost, which was just released on the Meteora Collector's Edition, on the Meteora 20th anniversary. But this is exciting to me because I finally have at least a copy of at least the songs on here, especially with QWERTY and New Divide, but they're back. They have a new album coming out, which I will be getting for sure. I'm a big Linkin Park fan, and I'm very excited to see where things go. Now, I normally don't do music on this channel, but if you would like to talk, if you want to hear me talk about Linkin Park stuff, or even their new album coming out, From Zero, in November, let me know. I love to talk about it because this band is very influential and important to me. So it's nice to see them back and to see where things go from here. And I'm going to end it with this. This is something I just picked up because I have the second one physically for it. I do actually own this digitally, but since the 3DS store shut down, you can't really get this anymore, and I've been trying to find a physical copy of it just in case. Finally, that hunt is over. And that is Devil Survivor Overclocked, another Shin Megami Tensei game. Now, I actually originally bought a DS Lite back in the day because of this. Because when this originally came out on DS, I thought it was really cool. And the fact that it got a remaster / remake of sorts for the 3DS, I had to get my hands on it. So now I have both Devil Survivor games for the system. I am so happy to have them in the collection. Plus the other thing that you don't get really anymore with these, manuals. An actual manual. That's crazy. I want more manuals with my games. Is that so hard to ask? Maybe it is. But this is the haul for the month. I'm happy with these. I'm glad I actually got some of these too, especially, like I said, with Devil Survivor and getting back into Linkin Park music, and even some Xbox games, like I said, that have the Series X versions on them. That is satisfying, and that makes these actually worth collecting. So definitely pick these up for sure, and I'm happy with all of this stuff. So I want to know again, what did you guys get? What did you pick up for the month? Let me know in the comments below, or like I said, make a response. I'd love to see these things in motion. With that, thank you all for watching and taking your time out of your day to, watch this. It really means a lot to me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. So until next time, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.